Hey guys, Nick60 here, coming to you with Battlestation Harbinger, a to-be released, i.e. tomorrow. Thank you, Bug Bite. Roguelite RTS turn-based strategy game, sci-fi, space, shoot aliens. I'm just gonna read the description they gave me. The game blends roguelite, turn-based star map strategy, and real-time space battles, and this is the new extended edition for Windows, Mac, and Linux DMOS, bringing enhanced graphics, reworked controls, and a new interface for PC, as well as more content, more complexity to overall gameplay, and other notable additions. Whew, okay. And I probably could have put in the periods and commas that were in that actual paragraph, but I didn't. And this is by a Finnish game producer. These guys are indie, called Bug Bite Ltd. I cannot remember what that stands for off the top of my head. And a Mr. Eric Johnson, who works for the company. It was nice enough to actually somehow stumble across my channel and send me a review copy. So sadly, I do not have the time to do a full review that I really should do of this game. Instead, I am going to have to do a first impressions, because this will not be blind though, because the power went out and I don't have time, and I do want to have a chance to at least talk about this game, and then I will do a review at a later date because I think it warrants it. So, as a quick intro, Battlestation Harbinger is, this is the PC version. I in particular have a review copy because yay! That will be available on Steam for $10, though for the next week it will be available on sale. And as stated, this is an expanded, updated, and enhanced version from the app version, available for $4. And this has a lot more material and content, and just in general, I mean, I have played quite a few phone games because I spend a lot of time waiting places, and you can tell that while this is based on a phone game, it has definitely seen additions for PC, so that is a plus. And this is actually a Kickstarter game. There is and I will link to these different sites in the description as always. There you can find Kickstarter. The original campaign was asking for $10,000 to enhance and set this up. They got 18 and a quarter. So congratulations, Bug Bite. And they have released, within their target window, I'd say. And yeah, that's pretty sweet. And like the 17,000 mark, which was stretch goal number 2, provided things like enhanced AI and more in-depth tactics. And let's see if I can find really quick here. I can't find the first one, but yeah, this is pretty cool. They had all kinds of stuff, including they've got a bunch of other games in the pipe, though we're not here to talk about that, so sadly we won't be going into that particular category, but I will link to that. I will link to their main page, and I will link to the Steam page and their Android, and if I can find it, their iTunes. Just found it while I was quickly searching through my notes. Their iTunes page. So yeah, they've got a lot of I've got a lot of stuff to be linking to in the description. And thank you again, Mr. Johnson, for this. And yeah, let's just quickly go through. As you can see, I am recording simultaneously on the same run this time, which is why my music and sound are down as far as they are. I'll just drop it down a little bit more. Something that surprised me quite a bit is this is coming out of a phone. They released as iOS and Android first, and they have a bunch of keys that are rebindable even, which is something a lot of indie games leave out and don't do. Options menu in general, no offense to all the people that leave that out. You guys are, it's a small team stuff, that there's no option menu in the games I've been working on. So, but you know, it's a nice thing, especially the rebindable keys. And they do have credits, of course, complete with their full team. And the music is quite good. Like I said, I have it down just to make sure that I don't conflict with anything, particularly me talking. And then they have, of course, the full list of people that helped Kickstarter and a link to the Kickstarter in the game itself. Language settings, another thing that not every indie game has, particularly one that, no offense, no, it's actually a compliment to say one with a team as small as these guys. So, yeah, and there's multiple options. Training, which I've did because I've done, this is the second roguelite I've done within the past year, probably within the past 5 years. Roguelike. So, and the other one was Darkest Dungeon for my Darkest Failure Halloween stream. So I am not up with all the roguelite stuff, and if people start, you know, going on, oh, this is this or this is that or this is that, look, I'm just basing it on the merits of what I've seen, which is mostly this game. I have not even dared to try normal or hard yet. I've just been in easy, which is where we will go. And yeah, you can randomize the map, you can hit endless, which I'm not going to do. I have yet to make it to the end. The tactical death simulator thing that I heard someone call it once is very, very true. Roguelikes in general, not this game in particular, though this game has that too. You can pick your starting ship. At first you only get the Nightingale Assault Carrier. I have unlocked the Raven, which is the ship I will be using. The Nightingale has 2 main guns, 4 secondaries, 2 main emplacements, 4 secondaries, and a hangar module. And I say emplacements because you can put stuff other than guns in both the main and secondary options. The Raven is significantly tougher, still has 2 main guns, no hangar, but 6 secondaries. And so we're just gonna randomize this a bunch more times and continue in. And this is where we hit one of the things that I should have talked about how you get the ship, shouldn't I? You level up and you open up new ships, so you keep your levels even as you get killed, which is a good thing. So one of the things I like about this is you get your mission for this particular dungeon run. You get some lore based on, you know, whoever your enemies are gonna be, your primary enemies. And then you get story. And here's the thing, the lore and the story, with it, at least within this particular game, aren't really needed. And while I haven't played them, I've seen other games that don't include stuff like this. I personally like it. I know I don't do a lot of the actual reading in the videos, that's so people aren't just sitting there listening to me read for most of the video, but I like this. I like the story, I like the lore, I love sitting and reading about it. These guys do have multiple other Battlestation games. Let's see if I can find it quick because I am not there. Here we go. They have... Oops, that's not what I'm looking for. Well, I saw that they have 2 Battlestation games, which if I can find it I will link to it, and 1 more on the way. And, you know, that's pretty cool. I hope they keep building this universe and add more stuff as things expand, because I always like new sci-fi universes, that's fun. So we are here, though, to actually, you know, play the game. So we're going to do a dungeon run and see how things... a map run, and see how things go. So you get this little tip at the beginning, missiles ignore shields. Incapable of locating the mining stations, could use cloaking device. They do have a skip option if you don't want to read all this. Search every sector this galaxy till you find them, Commander. And this is the objectives. There's 4 of these that need to be killed. I have yet to make one objective. So, yeah. Reward an item, which I can't see what that is. Tooltip, maybe? As well as some upgrade points and some scrap. And we're going to collect everything in the mission and see what we get. I do like the keys to scroll, and since I'm actually using a smaller window because my recording software doesn't like this game for some reason, that's definitely a plus. Another plus is the ability to speed things up because these ships take a while to get places. Thankfully, you don't have to usually go too far in a map. So the first things first. I could select ships to include in the formation, but that would cost me in terms of what I can and can't buy. So, unfortunately, we're just going to have to stick with engineering. Now, there's engineering for this ship. Now, there's a bunch of different weapons or abilities to pick from, and it is a tough choice on what you want to do. I'm gonna have to go with laser, because that's generally my weapon of choice. As you can see, there's a bunch of different options with a bunch of different capabilities. The laser tends to be the all-rounder that I go with to start, and you know, it'd be expensive to pick another one, but I could. However, the alternative I will take is to load up a pair of Gatlings, and I'm sticking these on the rear quarter of the ship, specifically to try to provide some defense. Typically, while my main gun is pointed at the enemy, though these turrets can shoot anywhere, these have limited arcs. I typically find I have fighters on my tail, so I'm sticking them in the back. However, I could put things in like a shield to increase ability. Lasers and bolters have different defense capabilities than the Gatlings. I just happen to like the Gatlings. And the upgrade points are used to do things like make the stuff better. But for the moment, I am going to skip out on upgrading. Other stuff you can do is get new missions, which I am not going to do right now. And buy and sell equipment, which I don't have the capacity to do at the moment. So yeah, this is the RTS. Okay. Did I just get a mission accidentally? I may have just gotten that mission after all. Okay. Or that could have just been a wandering colony ship. I honestly don't know, because that's the first time that's happened. This is where the turn-based strategy comes in, because you use this map, and this is a click and drag. I wouldn't mind click and drag in the main map. Oh great, we gotta go through those in the first and only place to go. I wouldn't mind click and drag. You just have select, though at the same time I can understand why. Another pet peeve before we start moving into the game. Sorry, I'm being real talkative about explaining things, but it, you know, gotta get a hold of the game. Anyways, another pet peeve that I like is the fact that you can in fact deselect. Not all games let you do that, which I like the ability to take a step back. And we're jumping in here. We're going to collect the supplies while our engines recharge and do everything we can to stay away from that thing. I was actually a turd and Lord a mercenary who I could only hire for a very short period of time into one of these after I had used him to blow up people for as long as possible, and then I proceeded to just harvest his remains. So, oh, that was a really dirty trick, but I couldn't afford to keep him going, and I kinda needed the supplies, so anything to survive. And yeah, these first couple encounters that you'll get really do not tell you just how bad and nasty things can get. Actually, nope, nothing I want to buy. You know, I mean, that's just a little fighter. The second you begin hitting begin hitting heavier resistance, things go pear-shaped really quickly. And there's a ship coming in. All turrets will fire on him, and this stuff doesn't get collected until the guy's dead, so I'm gonna have to speed up to try to get closer. I am out of laser range, and those missiles are fortunately taking damage, which is why they're not reaching me. So this hazard is in fact working in my favor, and he decided he didn't want to deal with me. So where is he going? He's running away. Oh, and there's a fleet. Just sit and pray that they're just fighters. And there he is. And the laser will happily beat the snot out of these guys. Fortunately, the laser works wonders on fighters. See, the missiles aren't being destroyed anymore, and I do not have forward point defense, so that's a priority. That does take care of him, and we have loot. Distress beacon, which will lure all nearby enemy ships to your position, which it's a mixed bag. Once I am tough enough, I will usually give it a shot. Actually, I will go with lasers in the front. I will, in fact, give it a shot once I am better upgraded and ready to deal with stuff. But early on, it's not a good idea to use that because you can get swamped pretty quickly. Okay, and there is a ship coming for me, so I will just wait. But if you can hunker down, especially next to a friendly battle station, you can have lots of fun with just farming nearby enemies. But you have to be careful. I may die. There we go. Yeah. Don't like I said. Do not let the fighters trick you into thinking that the matchups are going to be easy. Let's see, where are we on time? That was way too short. We're actually going to go back to the base starting ship. I see, get more lore, get more story, get more mission. So, fun times. I've already read all those, though. Well, I don't know if I have. I don't know if they change, but yeah. So, one thing I have noticed is it seems as it... Nope, I was wrong, never mind. I thought you got more resources with the starting ship, but you don't. So, first thing we're going to do is we're going to drop in some fighters. I am a fan of the bolters fighters. You can see there's a bunch of different kinds you can get. I'm a fan of the bolters. They're dirt cheap and they do a decent job. And then, let's see. Then we pick something long range so we can try to stay away. Problem with the long range stuff is it usually doesn't do a whole lot of damage. Yeah, we're gonna cough up for missile turret, and we're gonna go with the lasers this time. And can I afford... trying to decide if I want to... No, we're gonna save our available resources, but we can't afford to upgrade the number of fighters we have for some better offensive capability. And you'll see one come out of the nose of the ship in a second, because that's where there it is, that's where the hangar is. I do like that they have that little thing, that's neat. And you can see the little guns and turrets, so yay. So, yeah, I already spent everything, so that not gonna hold up. No, I thought I saw something in there. Just clicking too fast. So off we go. Now we have 2 one-ship areas. And this is what I like about the bolter, about fighters in general, is they will deal with it for you. You could just turn around and run away as the carrier. Please note that you've only got the 1 squadron though, and while you will keep deploying more, that's still only so much that you can do. So you need like a fleet of carriers. If you want variety, I'm sure that the bigger carriers probably have more capability, but I obviously haven't gotten there yet. Yeah. Long range is not as long range as I would like it to be, but the ability to cover the entire map with shots probably would just be way too overpowered. I will actually spend the last of my stuff on more lasers in the name of full all-round defense. So now we got another hazard and we got more ships. I am risking this because I don't want to go through a hazard, and I do definitely want whatever I can get in terms of supplies and upgrades right now. And I'm abusing the fact that these first missions should be fairly easy. Should be. You can see there's an enemy stronghold. I will not deal with that right now. I will run away and deal with the one guy and hope it's just a fighter, which it is. There was an unseen enemy that just happened to be fighting me, that happened to be heading in the same position. So, yeah, that's bad. And he's got a lot more. Oh, there's 2 of them. Oh, there's 2 of them. Oh, there's 2 of them. So this is going to be another quick end to this run. Oh, and they've got lots of fighters. They've got lots of fighters. I forgot. I hate those guys. They always just spam fighters, and I hate it. And I am dead. I am probably as good as dead. Oh, yeah, I'm going down. I'm not surviving. Oh, this game is brutal. Down I go. Okay, so we're gonna give it one more shot. We're gonna give it one more shot. And we're gonna go back to you, and we're gonna try something different this time. Because this is how I survived the longest so far, is what I'm gonna try now, which was not using this ship. Which is, I bought another ship. And I am... Let's wait and see how much this brings in. Because it does vary from mission to... Oh, I didn't get a lot. I didn't get a lot. I'm gonna buy you for cannon fodder. Basically something else for them to shoot at. But that does not leave me with a lot left, so this was a bad idea. I'm just gonna have to suicide run this for some experience. If I survive this, if I somehow survive this. Well, at least I went into a friendly station and it's just one guy. So all I have is a cheap pop gun and a bunch of upgrade points that I can't spend on anything. Oh, and we are very much surrounded, and I didn't And I obviously did not get to keep the distress beacon, which would have at least been able to lure them in. So yeah, I've got just him to be able to shoot. Try to keep him in range. At least, yep, see, he was in fact at the very least shooting at the other ship a bit too. So that, of course, last time I had gotten a couple hundred more in resources to be able to, admittedly very cheaply outfit, but still outfit both ships. Oh, that was terrible luck. So I'm gonna jump again, and he still has no weapons. Come on. Yeah, here comes the other fighter. At least we're just getting fighters for the moment, though that won't last very long. And you do have to keep your ships moving and maneuvering if you want to have any chance at all of, well, not chance, but if you want to maximize your capability. Can I buy a gun for you? No, I can't. We're going to run away to you for repairs, because it costs resources to repair normally, but in a station you can repair for free. Sadly, these do not get more debris. So, okay, there's a ship there, so we will chase you down. Unfortunately, drain shields, yeah. And, oh, he has a repair beam which he can shoot at himself, but he only has one primary weapon, so he's just using secondaries against me. That's actually very convenient. I haven't gotten a chance to memorize a ship codex system would be pretty neat, even if it's just in like wiki form. You stay moving. So he keeps repairing himself. So this is gonna be a grind fest. Oh wait, debris. I think if I run over debris, I can pick it up prior to the battle. So what I'm gonna try to do is keep this guy occupied. Oh, he knows what I'm trying to do. While I gather enough supplies to buy a gun in the middle of the battle for the other guy. So, no, it won't pick up. It won't pick up. Oh, no. So, we're just going to have to lure him. Ah! This isn't going to happen. This just isn't going to happen. So rather than sit here in a stalemate for eternity, we're just going to jump someplace. And is he going to chase me? He chased me. Oh, but he chased me into friendly territory. So you in particular are going to make a run for the station. I like that you can select from there or there, while you deal with him. And friendlies will show up to provide aid. So that worked out. But yeah, I pretty desperately need more supplies. Also, the ship the station also has a repair beam, so if you huddle near it during a fight, it will it does stand a random chance of repairing you. It might also just repair the friendly fighters, but the fact is it may repair you in the middle of battle, so stations are nice too. Plus, of course, they're covered in guns. Okay, that deals with that. Please provide enough supplies to buy a gun. It provided enough supplies to buy a gun. Okay. Damage 55, 10, 6. Hull. So we're gonna buy repairs, and so one deals with shields, the other deals with hull. And I should have just bought the frickin' laser beam. Focus all turrets. You can also select individual weapons, though I always just go with all turrets when I bring something down as fast as possible. These guys are also equipped with the stupid healing beams. At least now we can gnaw them to death, but if we run into anything bigger, and now that I've said it we will, I'm probably screwed. Though that may contain a free turret. You can randomly loot turrets and weapons, not just the distress beacon stuff. So, if we get lucky, if we get very, very lucky, this guy has not been able to do any damage to us. There we go. Nope, we didn't get lucky. It was just supplies. But it is enough supplies to buy another weapon. Though, you know what? You can buy, but you can't sell. But I can sell here. So I am going to sell the stupid little burst cannon on my assault ship. It needs to be in my cargo hold. And I will just buy the laser, because the laser is by far the best of those weapons. Okay. I will salvage this. I have just decided to salvage this. And could also be a trap. So yeah, we're just gonna shoot everyone first. This is where I wish I had the point defense weapons, but oh well. Mercifully ended up just being a bunch of fighters. Don't be trapped. Oh, thank you for not being trapped. Those are usually trapped. That actually has a lot of stuff, so that's really nice. What do we have? Photon cannon. I haven't run into these. Homing capability, good turret against enemy shields. Sweet. I have not actually. That's the first photon gun I've seen. So sweet. Actually, I think I can. Okay, you don't have any other upgrades. Nope. And we will wait on the laser, which is probably a bad idea, but yeah. So that takes care of that. And okay, we've got unfriendlies coming in. We'll just wait. Fire everything, please. So this guy is going to die, probably. So I'm gonna have to use the big ship as the meat shield this time. That's part of the reason why I do not like the carrier for its squishiness, but I do like the carrier for its ability to spam fighters, because I find the more ships you have on the field, the better chances you have. And I am definitely going to have to invest in lasers for this ship now. So, there we go. Oh, they dropped more supplies. What do we have here? Celestial Shield Regenerizer. Yes! Ultimate range. Let's see. What did you have? 55. 34.6. It has great range, but no damage. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna just let it sit in the storage container, and you will, however, get lasers. The lasers are probably better. So, 2 lasers. Gonna venture on, and friendly space. There will be enemies there, and it will have stuff to collect because we haven't been there yet. So we're gonna... Oh, one of you. Please, please let my... Aha! This is why we try to fight those things next to stations. Because they go down really fast to station guns. Okay, so that... Okay, distress beacon. And scrap metal and upgrades. We're gonna round out our lasers. Oh, you already had a recharge time upgrade and a shield recharge. I can afford it, so I will. You know what? What do you have? Shield damage, range, hull damage, burst upgrade. So, what is my shield? Okay, so you are going to get... Where's the hull? We need to do more damage to ships' hulls, so that is what we will do. Spend all our hard-earned upgrade points. So, yeah, this is... We're going to use the distress beacon. Because we're next to a station. So this is going to be interesting. Or no one could show up. Maybe it's because I exited out. Oops. Oh well. If nothing else, we get a little bit of free target practice. Okay. Oh, there is another ship on its way. Oh, there will be a lot of ships on their way. So, if nothing else, we can just sit here and farm for a little bit. Which I am absolutely going to do, because this game is really, really hard once you start wandering around, as you've seen multiple times. Actually... Nope. Just short of a shield boost. So maybe that distress signal did in fact work, and they're just taking their time. Come on. If nothing else, I might be able to actually get a decent third ship. And he's back on that. Oy. Come on, go down. Go down. Go down. What do we have? Celestial Repair Beam. Storing the hull of friendly ships. Uses scrap to repair hull. So we will save that for the moment. More ships underway. He's running away. We will wait for them to show up. Yeah, we're just gonna keep cheesing this for now. Cause I'm gonna be a coward. And to be fair, this is a fairly valid tactic. And I can buy the 2 shield boosts. And can you get an upgrade? No. So yeah. More ships underway. Gotta be wondering what's going on right now. Like, hey, we keep sending ships there. Why don't they come back? Because the player is being a turd. Oh, look, another distress beacon. I wonder what I will use this for. Yeah, you could see that its repair beam was doing its job. So, yep, it is definitely getting attention, which means I am getting away with a lot of... Oh, you're back. What? Did you think maybe this time will be different? No, that's right. You can't use engineering in fights. I forgot about that. Come on. Down he went. Okay. He's just gonna get a little bit of scrap. They're all just wandering in here, and I'm not gonna say no to this. I mean, this is free resources right here. Yeah, I'll be in position to think about another ship. Though I'll probably just wait till I can get a pretty good ship. Wow. Okay, they're just gonna keep coming. Oops. Okay, I might actually be able to get that ship soon after all. Or I might run into some real trouble. I don't know. Station, help me. Station, do something, please. Okay, there's one. Who am I kidding? As long as I camp near the station, I'll be fine. Actually. Oh, this is interesting. I Sorry, little guy. I wonder. So, he won't be the best equipped. Assault carrier. Yeah, we want the carrier. He won't be all that well equipped for the first little bit. But at the very least, he'll soon be able to have some fighters along, actually. How much did that sell for? I might be able to just skip straight to the fighters. It's upgraded, but it's a pretty crappy upgrade. $348. I can get the bolters. And I can afford upgrades. Very nice. Now, 4. Too many. Too many. You know what? Let's get the resources out of you first. Maybe I can get some defenses for the carrier. Is that enough for the defenses for the carrier? Can't remember. I don't have these things memorized. I can't remember what anything costs. So, who's heading where? Oh, we can go back to farming you. Okay. And you can not be near the fight, because your fighters can go wherever. Though fighters could stand to be a little bit smarter. And we got the distress beacon, okay. So, you know what this means. First of all, you're gonna hide. They sick of waiting? Oh, never mind. This took them some time. There we go. Now, carrier. No, and I skipped on the repair thing. Oh, okay, so A and D I can actually, I like that. I did not realize that. So I can afford to jump on the lasers for some defensive capability. Actually, what was the upgrade rate for 14? Okay. And is anyone... Alright, we're gonna try it. Please run away now. Just Stay as far away from the bad guys as you can, carrier. Thank you very much. Sector cleared. What was it, 14? Okay, I got one more to go. So that deals with that. Okay, more are on their way down there, so not gonna say no to free handouts. Okay, so the carrier is not going in that direction. The game is actually quite fun, though. I do tend to lean more towards being a bit farmy just because I have been blown to bits very, very quickly so many times. Okay, so... yeah. You know what? Blaze of Glory. You run away. So, lots of ships, just fighters. Yeah, those guns definitely, the smaller guns definitely need to be kept in broadside formation. So, I can afford to give the carrier the last fighter upgrade, which is awesome. And yeah, there's nothing I can do about his main armaments. So that deals with that. Okay, there's a big ship there. You know what? Oh, you know what? Let's make a run for it. Need these things to deal with that thing. So let's actually try to go down the mission path now. This appears to be a poorly defended station. This could be bad. There we go. And let's see. You know what? Before we do that, let's do last minute. Nope, can't do upgrades. And the only thing he could get is right away, projectile cannon, or energy cannon. Let's see. What has the best range of those? The projectile cannon does. And can at least upgrade its shield damage before we make the jump in. So, gonna actually try attacking this thing. We're trying to not get killed by all the fighters. Come on. At least I have a lot of guns with which to try to do this. as well as the healing beam, which it thankfully is smart enough to use on itself before it uses on the fighters. So, okay. Good news there. Now just get rid of that nuisance. There we go. That deals with that. What the heck is that? I don't know, so we're not going to deal with it. We're going to run away. I'm going to try to... No. Okay. I was going to say we're going to try to blitz the campaign, but I will probably get killed at some point here. But who knows? I am actually quite surprised that I haven't died yet. Even with all the farming, it's like the second that I left, I should have been swarmed by massive enemy ships and blown to pieces. I mean, it's roguelike, that's how it works. Let's get your broadside pointed towards those fighters. There you go. I am quite pleased with this game. It's quite fun, and I like the maneuvering of the ships, the system for that, and I like the upgrades. I just in general like this game. Let's just simplify it down to that. So what do we get? Celestial Bolter. Okay, well I don't have anything to fit it on at the moment. Where are we for upgrades? Hull damage, shield damage. Okay, that increases the most. No, I need the hull. I need the hull. So, There's a friendly there. Is he a mercenary? You're gonna go that way, thank you very much. Okay, so that deals with that. That gets me a lot of supplies. Yay. Ah, flying base. What's he have? Human teleport. Nah, I'm good. Oh! How much do you sell for? Every little bit counts. So... Still not quite... Oh. I bet you could get something nice now. Long-range rocket cannon. What's your upgrade costs? Okay. So, that takes care of that. He doesn't go anywhere. Am I actually going to complete this? No, that's... There we go. Yeah, stay on the broadside of the ship with the broadside defensive guns. That's smart right there. Okay, you're gonna go that way. Go this way. I'm gonna hope this works. There we go. Just the fighter left. Wow, okay. I have yet to have completed one of these runs, so this could be interesting. Is that it? I didn't see the sector clear. But apparently the sector is clear, okay. We're gonna give you the range upgrade. You're the carrier, you're not supposed to be up close, despite the fact that that's what I use you for. So... Okay, this might be the... Oops. So either I will get slaughtered very quickly trying to finish this, or I will somehow get incredibly lucky. Now what do you think's gonna happen? Okay, he ran away. Okay. I was surprised. That was quick. You're also going to get a range upgrade. And he's running away to there, so we will meet him there. I hope I get a massive bonus for actually winning this. I would not mind having some new, having a lot more supplies. Maybe bigger fleet options? More than 2 ships? Yeah, this thing is well defended. Okay, so when I do that, it's for both of them. I'm still figuring this game out, okay? I'm gonna lose him, I'm gonna lose him, I'm gonna lose him. Run away, run away, run away. Carrier's gonna have to move in. Shield me. If he goes down, that's it. Sweet. Completed the mission. I got an item. 7 upgrade. 169. Okay. Human nuke cannon. Okay. Sweet. If I end up losing this guy now, I'm not gonna be very happy. No! 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 I just won! No! Ah! I better get it promoted. Ah, I just should have just kept farming. Should have just kept farming and cleaning out the galaxy. This is proof, though, that it is in fact a roguelike game. Endless frustration. So, yeah, that has been Battlestation Harbinger by Bugbite Ltd. Will be available tomorrow, February 24th, on Steam. And yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for watching me completely fail. Thank you to Eric Johnson for the Steam review key. There will be a proper review later. And yeah, Nick60 signing off. I will see you guys in the next vid.